Hey tubes, welcome back. So we're on approach to Anchorage, Alaska. Descending right now, 7,140. Our next interval is going to be at Card. We're going to be hanging a sharp right. After that, we're going to be coming down to approach to Anchorage, Ted Stevens International. Here's the view so far. Nothing but clouds. You can see some land down there. A lot of clouds. So far, so good. Here's the overhead. No warnings or indications or anything up there. Everything looks pretty good. Engine monitoring. Everything's looking really sharp there. Fuel's looking excellent. Gyro, standby gauges, standby altimeter. FMC is being ran via my tablet. Secondary engine monitoring, second FMC. Throttle flaps currently we're at 15 degrees, and that can also be right there, 15 degrees. So the radio is set right now at 11175 on both nav 1 and nav 2. We're going to come in on an ILS. That's not being used. Transponder's not being used. Neither is COM 1 right now. Not doing any radio or transponders. Yeah, so we were just slowly waiting. Everything is set up here. We're going to change our heading to 145. So here we go. And that is changing that mark right there to line up with the runway when we are on approach. Perfect. So I will see you when we are on approach for the runway. So welcome back. Didn't want to bore you guys with the long, boring, straight parts of the flight. Currently we are at 3,500 feet. We've got the diamonds already for the ILS. We are making our turn, as you can tell by the beautiful scenery in Alaska. So we're about to drop flaps now down to 30 degrees. So take the handle, we drop it down to 30 degrees. Our gauge will indicate, same thing. You can now see the runway lining up. So at this point, since we are close enough, I'm going to go ahead and hit the approach button. So approach and then Command B. And yes, we have single channel. So now we have 30 degrees flaps. Single channel is highlighted on there, which means we have a full ILS landing set up and ready to go. So here we are. We're just going to sit back and kind of watch the aircraft do what it's going to do. Everything should be lined up and we should be good for an excellent landing here in Anchorage. We got our speed set to 127. That's going to be our landing speed. We do have the diamonds lined up just perfectly. 2,220. Let's check our altimeter. Everything looks to be good on that. 2988. 2988. Alright, we got the runway in sight. This might be a little difficult to do. I am videotaping this with one hand, with my phone, camera, whatever, and I'm going to be landing with the other hand. This is Ted Stevens International, Anchorage, Alaska, PANC. I left from Hillsboro, Oregon this morning. I've been flying for maybe 3 hours or so. The flight was paused for a little bit. Alright, 1,560 feet. bright. Now in the video it looks worse than it is on my screen. On my screen it actually looks like 3 straight solid lines of lights. Oh, 1,000 feet call out. We're getting close. Either a total fail or total win. Let's see what happens here. It says I'm lined up pretty good with the runway according to the Vasi. Visual approach indication lights. Got my hand on the throttle, got reverse thrust ready to rock and roll as soon as we hit, and the autopilot disconnect. It should flare on its own. It does have the flare highlighted on the screen. 400 feet, I see trees. 300. There's the runway. 100.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Auto
10.
flare. Brakes. We're on the ground. Reverse thrust. Full brakes. Our speed 50. Reverse thrust is off. Still in the middle of the runway. We're doing good. Flaps are up. Hey, we made it alive, everybody. Yep. Got to witness a bit of a landing. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know more of what you would like to see out of my channel. This is just me doing some simple stuff here, flying. I do a couple of ratings on certain things. But other than that, it's just me goofing off in my shed in my flight sim. So please tell me more of what you would like to see. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. There's my airplane. And here we are. Anchorage, Alaska. Rocking it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.